Hello everyone, it's Helen Cosmo. Welcome back to our channel. We are Cosmo's Crafty Mom. Today we're going to start the first in a series. I am doing a fall craft fair at the end of this month. I've never done one before. So I have to come up with, the theme is Thanksgiving. So in Canada, we celebrate Thanksgiving the second Monday in October, unlike the US, which is the third Thursday in November, I believe. So your Thanksgiving is usually like November 23rd in that area. So ours is actually October 12th. So although I do craft fair, I usually do Christmas craft fairs. This one is something I want to see. I want to be creative and see what I can do. And it's at a Canadian Legion. So, and the tables are a very reasonable price. So I wanted to think about a lot of fall items that I can add to my already existing stash. So the first thing I'm going to talk about today are cards. So I make a lot of cards. If you guys follow my channel, you can see, I'm going to hide Cosmo there for a minute. You can see, like I do different collabs and it requires me to make different, and I usually make a lot of cards. So I have a good stash of cards. Right now I've counted, I have about 103 cards in my stash. But I'm not happy with them. So first of all, I want to talk about inventory. So it's one thing to make things and have a certain inventory, but the more you make, the more you'll be successful, right? Because if you just make, a minimum of, 10, 15 items, they sell out or people, that's not what they're looking for. You need to have a diversified amount and a bigger quantity. So this is my stash of cards. These are non-Christmas cards. These are birthdays, hello, thank you, different things like that. So I'll just quickly show you some of them. I'm going to show you all of them. It'll take all day. So this I done Joy of Blue. This was Smash Our Stash. So, and I always put my cards in a plastic folder thing. It just makes it, with COVID and everything, people like things wrapped up. I keep it open so they can look inside. And you see, I don't put anything in my cards. I leave it up to the purchaser. This one's a fun one. I did this for the purple collab. Smile, another purple collab. So I have different different cards. Grateful. Some of them I haven't packaged yet, so I need to go through it. Hugs. So I have different kind of cards here. I think are mostly happy birthday. This one I actually did with ribbon. These ones I need to put on a card. These are just bases. I did this with I had a whole video on this with my recollection box and I used all the scraps, and these are the cards I made. So it just gives you an idea of all the different cards that you can make. So, and it's a great exercise as well. So what I have done, just to give you, I realized I don't have everything. So when I did one of my first craft fairs, people were asking me for different cards and I didn't have it. So I'm gonna put it out what I'm gonna be doing, but it might inspire you to do things as well. And maybe you don't do craft fairs, but it's nice to have them in your stash, because sometimes there's occasions, like my son, whenever he has something, he goes, Mom, I need a card for blah, blah, blah. And usually I have it made. So I'm like his Instacart shopping for cards. So what I have noticed, so because I do two collabs, the Joy of Blue and the Passion for Purple, I have a lot of blue and purple cards. So I don't need to make any more blue and purple cards. But there's colors that I'm missing. So a lot of people have different favorite colors. For example, my favorite color is green. Do I have any green cards except, maybe at Christmas? No, I don't. I don't have any green cards whatsoever. They're all blue, purple. So I need to add some blue. I need to add some yellow, maybe some orange, pink. Pink is really, really popular. A lot of people love pink, especially this year with Barbie. Barbie being so popular. I need to have some hot pink cards because I think those would do really well. And different themes as well. So for example, I don't have any wedding cards, right? If someone wanted, or happy anniversary card. I don't have any kids' birthday cards. So sometimes people at a craft fair and like, oh, I have to go to my grandchild or niece's birthday. I don't have a card. So you need to have them ready. Maybe a card, a dog card, cat card. I don't have any thinking of you. I don't have anything for a new baby. I don't have any congrats cards, which is very surprising. I don't have any masculine cards, which I should have some in my stash. I'm also have, you know, some French relatives, so I should be making some French cards. I'm sure some other people might want French cards. So these are just ideas of different things to make. So because I'm doing a fall craft fair, I need to have fall cards, right? So I need to make some fall craft cards. So I'm just giving you, you know, ideas on different things that you can make, or that you can do in your personal stash, so you have them on hand when you need them. So what I do at craft fairs, I sell my cards $4 or 3 for $10. Now, I was at a grocery store yesterday. I was looking, there was a collection at the grocery store, and I picked up one card, and yes, it had like some glitter. It was really pretty, but it was $10.95. So $4 a card, I think is priced very reasonable, or 3 for $10. I think that's a great price. I just gotta make sure that I have something for everyone. So what I'm thinking of doing at the craft fair is the ones that are for Thanksgiving. I will put them in a different basket altogether so people can look through them if that's specifically what they're looking for. But I'm going to make sure that my craft fair has a lot of fall colors, fall themes. So whatever I make, I'm going to make sure there's something fall related, because it is a fall craft show. But at the same time, I can sell my regular stuff, you know, and add it on as well. I'm not sure about Christmas cards, if I should bring them or not. I might bring them and not display them, but if people ask me, I said, yeah, sure, I do have Christmas cards. So this is the first in the series. I'm going to come back before the craft fair and show you. So right now I'm sitting at 103 cards that I've made. My goal is to do 200 cards, and the reason why I want to do 200 is because I want to build up what I'm going to sell in my fair. So for example, at 100 cards, 103, I have a value of $412, but I want to make it $800, right? Because also what I'm making here can be used for my other craft fairs throughout the holiday season. And not everyone's always looking for Christmas cards, right? There's always people having birthdays and get well and best wishes and that type of thing. So I have to make another 93 cards. So I'm going to call back and show you all the different cards that I'm going to make to add to my collection here. But I just wanted to share and hopefully inspire you to think about all the different cards that you can make, or maybe that you don't have in your stash, or that you want to add to your stash. If we can see some little puppy dogs falling asleep, this is good for him. So that is it for our first in the series of Fall Craft Fair series. I hope you enjoyed this series that I'm doing. So we're going to see if Mr. Cosmo is awake enough to do a trick. Are you ready, Cosmo? If you like this video, please give Cosmo and myself a paws up. Oh, I can barely make it up. Paws up. Paws up. Thank you. Other paw. Other paw. Thank you. And paws up. Cosmo and I would be so happy and delighted if you subscribe to our channel and joined our crafty family. Till the next video, everyone, take care.